I'm going to talk to you today about how to use the Pumpables Genie Advanced. So this is a portable pump. I really like it. I use it a lot. It has basically replaced all of my other pumps because I just love this product so much. And it's designed to be able to hang around your neck so that you can walk around with it. So it's a little less cumbersome than some of the larger breast pumps. But I find that it's powerful enough for me also to still get good removal of the breast milk. So in order to use this, you are of course going to go ahead and turn it on, which is the upper larger button here on the side. And then once it's on, it won't do anything. So you have to tell it to start working. And so you press this little milk drop button and it will start pumping. So it begins to pump, and I don't know if you can see, there's what is called stimulation mode and expression mode. So the smaller of the two is with the little lines under it, that's stimulation mode, and then expression mode there. So the difference between the two is stimulation mode is meant to be small pumps. So they're small and they're fast together, which is what your baby does when they start to nurse, and that stimulates the letdown. So I'll usually do that for about a minute, 60 seconds to 90 seconds, a minute to a minute and a half. I'll do the stimulation, and then that gets the letdown on both breasts going. And then once I've got the letdown going, I'll switch to the expression mode. And usually I'll stay there for about 8 minutes. I want to make sure that that letdown is complete. So I'll switch to expression mode. I can adjust my vacuum as needed, and I'll let that go for probably about 8 minutes before I notice that the milk has stopped flowing, or at least not flowing as much. Then I will switch back to stimulation mode. So when I'm in stimulation mode the second time, usually the first time I'm on a setting of 3 as the vacuum. The second time, I don't know if things get kind of desensitized or what, but I can crank the vacuum way up. So the second time for stimulation mode, I'm usually up at 8, 9, 10, so which is the max of the pump. So I do the second stimulation, again, it's about a minute to a minute and a half, and then I switch back into the expression mode in order to kind of complete the pumping session. So I spend another 8 to 10 minutes there. So pumping session takes me anywhere from 18 to 22, 23 minutes, and that's what works for me. One other note about the expression mode is that it has this thing called cycle. So it has the vacuum pressure, which all pumps have, and then it also has something called the cycle. And the cycle mode, I usually do a cycle of 2. There's 3 options, 1, 2, 3. It's just how frequently it's pumping. So is it doing pumps that are kind of longer and shorter, further apart, or is it doing them pretty quickly? So you can play around with that. I usually do a 2. That seems to be the best removal for me. But if I'm honest, if I use the 1 or the 3, I don't notice that I have way more milk or way less milk at the end of the session. Usually by the end of 20 minutes, I still have, what I had. So that is how you use that. This pump also allows you to record programs. So now that I kind of have that, I just recorded it once and now it just does it automatically. So at that 8-minute mark, it switches back to stimulation mode, etc. And there are other videos on my channel on how to record a program. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more information on breastfeeding, breast pumping, and building your freezer stash.